everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Life at TDC. Today we're going to introduce a couple cool new segments. First, in our history segment, we're going to learn about our charity golf tournament, the Disco Cup. Then we're going to travel to Denton, Texas and talk to an old friend in a new segment called Life After TDC. So, all you golf fans, wash your balls, grab your clubs, and get ready to learn about the Disco Cup.
Hi, I'm Shauna Stedman, Chair of the Disco Cup. The Disco Cup is a fundraising event for Scottish Rite Children's Hospital for the past 11 years. The tournament itself is 13 years old. Our goal every year is to raise a lot of money and have fun doing it. Our tournament started out small and has grown over the years. Our largest tournament flight was up to 150 players and over 60 volunteers. Our volunteers make the tournament run efficiently and smoothly. Without them, the tournament could not be a success. When you first arrive at our registration table, you will drop your golf bags off, grab your goodie bag, and buy raffle tickets, any mulligans you might need, and/or ball drop TrackMan challenge tickets. We also offer box lunches for each player to take with them. Each box lunch includes a sandwich, chips, water, and a cookie. Once all the players are checked in, then we head over to watch the ball drop. Several years ago, we started doing a contest called the helicopter ball drop. But if it was too windy that day for the helicopter, then we would have to use a tractor plow and dump the balls over the hole. Each ball is numbered with the numbers you purchased. The ball that either falls in the hole or is closest to the hole wins a prize. For our tournament, we do a 4-man scramble with a shotgun start. Scores are on the honor system, as well as using mulligans. We try and keep our tournament to 144 players max, so we have 36 teams or less on the course. This many teams creates a slow pace of play, but no one is really there to play competitive golf. Everyone is there to have fun. Our teams are made up of employees, friends, relatives, clients, providers, and our amazing sponsors. When all the players head out on the course, each group is assigned a hole to start at. This is where things get a little crazy and the pace of play goes down the drain. Groups tend to hang out longer than they are supposed to at the tee box and do strange things. Anywhere from coconut bras to hitting off of a human tee, or getting a text that someone is rolling down a hill causing trouble, or playing pool at the hole and even crashing a cart. You are guaranteed to have a good time. We have many different hole sponsors. Each hole sponsor creates a different experience from hole to hole. Some are passing out snacks and drinks. Some are running contests, like hit the rubber ducky into the inflatable pool for a prize. We also have contests for prizes for the longest drive, closest to the pin, and the Disco Cup hole, which for $20 per player, the golfer can tee off on that hole at the 150-yard marker. With their first shot now being only 150 yards from the green, they should easily bogey or eagle the hole. The heckle hole is a fan favorite. At this hole, we dress our players up in funny items with crazy props and make tons of noise while they try and swing. We might spray you with water, make you close your eyes, and spin on a bat before you pick up a golf club and any other matter of crazy stunts. There are also fun games to play, interesting photo opportunities for your group, and all-around craziness. At the end of the tournament, when we finally get all of the players back to the clubhouse, we will have dinner ready to help sober everyone up, as well as collect scorecards and see who actually made it through all 18 holes. At that time, we will give out all of our prizes for first place and second place teams, and then all of our contest holes that had prizes. Last is the raffle for third place, $1,000, second place, $3,000, and the grand prize is first place, $5,000. The tournament is over after the raffle is drawn, but the party is still going strong and people will stay and hang out much later. That's our Disco Cup. This is one of the many philanthropic events we host throughout the year to raise money for Scottish Rite for children. For upcoming events, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks for the info, Shauna. Now that you guys see how much fun we have at the Disco Cup, we hope you'll join us for the next one. This year will probably be virtual again, and probably sometime in October, but you can still join and help us raise money for Scottish Rite for children, then meet us on the course next May or June for the 2022 tournament. As you learned on the last episode, here at TDC we're all about people. So it should be no surprise that we love to stay in contact with ex-employees and see all the amazing things that they do after leaving our company. A lot of times, they end up coming back and working for us again. So often that we have a word for them, boomerangs. Now, let's head to Denton, Texas, chat with Rachel Galt, an ex-TDC who also happens to be an ex-boomerang on the very first Life After TDC. So how's it going? Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
So, you ready to get this thing started?
Yep.
All right. First question I have for you is, how did you end up working for TDC? How long did you work there? All that fun stuff.
I got the job when I was getting ready to graduate college back in 2013. I lied. It was 2014. It was a month before I graduated and I got the interview. I interviewed 3 times before I got the role. The first time I was there was for a little over a year, and I did locums. I did privileging and travel, so behind the scenes stuff. And then the second time I worked there for 2 years in travel therapy doing licensing, state licensing.
Cool, cool. What was your favorite thing about working at TDC?
My favorite thing was the people and the culture. Everyone was just so nice and everyone got along. It wasn't a task to go into work every day. It felt like a family.
Cool. What would you say is something that you learned while you were working at TDC?
The importance of a work-life balance. And TDC always wanted you to have fun at work, but then they also made it important to make sure that your personal life was also being taken care of and that you were separating the two.
Awesome. All right, so gotta ask, a bunch of people gonna be mad. Who's your favorite person at TDC?
Well, you come in a close second because you would always leave Reese's on my desk. But Michelle Lane would be hands down. And she didn't pay me to say this.
Oh, yeah, now that you threw that in there, we know what happened. So do you still keep in touch with people from the Delta companies?
I do. I've made a lot of friendships by working there, and I still keep in touch with a lot of people. So.
What do you normally do in your free time? Like, what hobbies do you have?
My favorite thing to do is organize things. I have an Instagram page called Get or Galt Nice. Took my last name, did it?
Gotcha.
I do closets, kitchens, just everything. It just really soothes my mind. And then I like to work out. I recently started running, so yeah.
Nope.
I've gotten better at it. It sucked at first, but
yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. So.
And then I like to hang out at Lucky Lou's.
Lucky Lou's, of course. Remember when I made that Tinder profile for you?
Oh yes.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what inspired your tattoos?
My boyfriend would say that brunch and champagne inspired all my tattoos, but I usually just go into my tattoo artist and just give him an idea, and he comes up with his own artistic way of doing it, or I look at his book and decide, ooh, that looks cool. A little impulsive, so.
Well, clearly you're from Denton,
Yes.
So what brought you here?
I went to school at UNT, and I didn't want to come here at first. I wanted to go to San Marcos really bad. but my sister came here, so I got here. I was kind of a bad attitude about it because I was like, ugh, Denton. But I ended up loving it because I've been here since I moved here at the end of 2009, and then I moved away a couple times to Fort Worth or Louisville, but I was always here, so now I'm back.
Awesome. Yeah, I lived here for a little bit, a long time ago. So I used to walk to work on 380.
It's a small enough town that you know people, but it's also big enough that you can get away from everyone if you want.
It's a quick drive to Dallas too, so not too horrible. A lot better than Abilene. So,
yeah.
Where are you originally from?
Snyder.
Snyder.
Yeah. It's about 4 hours away from here. Very small. It's where the accent is from.
Snyder, yeah. I know some people from Denton that have a slight accent, but most of them talk pretty normal Texan, I guess, right? So, okay. Any questions or comments for the audience?
Yes, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you know how a farmer counts his cows?
Nope.
With his calculator.
All right. Out on a bang on that one, right? All right.
I know you loved it.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, Rachel is the queen of puns. I know she did a really funny one for Kristen Sill's birthday. Always putting puns on people's desks, so wouldn't be a Rachel interview without a pun, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks for doing this today. Hopefully you got a lot of people watching, and I guess we'll find out, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rachel Galt. I think that Life After TDC will be one of the funnest segments we do because we get to talk to people that everyone may or may not have seen in a while. Well, hope you guys had fun learning about the Disco Cup and seeing a TDC face from the past. Join us next month when we go to Crossroads, one of our other philanthropic ventures that we do here at TDC. Until then, stay safe and we'll see you next time.